So I've been waiting for this movie ever since it was announced. Is it worth it? Well, that's why you're here. So if you don't know by now, the original Red is about old people blowing crap up, and it's got a lot of jokes in it. Red 2 is pretty much exactly like the first one, but a little funnier and a little less action and a little better story. But story doesn't matter in a movie like this. I mean, the story wasn't really that good compared to other movie standards, but, I mean, it got the job done. It gave you something that tied all the blowing stuff up and the jokes together. And now that I think about it, the action is pretty few and far between until about the last act of the movie. Everybody did well acting-wise. I mean, personally, I'm a fan of Bruce Willis. John Malkovich stole every scene he was in. Anthony Hopkins was obviously good. I think that you're going to get the most enjoyment out of it if you really like the first one, and you'll just get a whole lot of more of the same in Red 2. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You decide. And there is one spoiler I want to talk about, so here's the spoiler warning sign right here, and when that sign goes down, that means there are no more spoilers, so if you want to kind of jump ahead, or I'll probably have a link right here. So, at the end of the movie, Bruce Willis has Nightshade, and Anthony Hopkins is trying to get it to detonate, and Bruce Willis brings Nightshade, which is the bomb, onto the plane that Anthony Hopkins is trying to take off from, and it's in a steel metal case, and he just sets it on the seat, and then that's the rest he does to touch it. And Anthony Hopkins forces him off the plane at gunpoint, and he tells him to take Nightshade with him, so he grabs the steel metal case and walks out. But you find out later on that the case is empty and that the real bomb is still on the plane, and it goes off in midair. I mean, there's a cool nuclear explosion in midair, kills Anthony Hopkins and all that stuff. But there was no time for him to plant the bomb in the plane and take it out of the case. I mean, it's just bugged me. Alright, spoilers over. So now my summer favorite movie is tied between Pacific Rim and Red 2. But I have to judge this movie based on how well the movie was made and just how well it was as a whole. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I would give it a 9, but I overlooked a lot of the technical issues in order to enjoy the film. I give Red 2 7.5 out of 10. So like and subscribe if you want to see more of pretty much everything we've got on this channel.